Just wait for him to sit down. All right. Hello, congrats on the win. So my question is for the players. How much did the complexion of this game change during that jump ball middle of the fourth quarter, and what was the ultimate difference in that fourth quarter? This is for both or whoever's more comfortable answering the question.
I mean, it got the crowd going. It got everybody kind of into the game, and obviously playing at home, the crowd is definitely an extra benefit, an extra boost to us. So I think it was really good for us.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it was great. I mean, sometimes it's nice to kind of get fired up, and I mean, we got it after that, and we're able to get a foul. So I think it was great, and obviously the fans loved it. I mean, I think they were kind of just riled up and gave us just a little bit of extra boost.
Coach, John Quell, Sabrina, we all know that basketball is a game of runs. After you went on that run in the first quarter and was up 15 and then ended up, having them come back, how did you maintain the momentum to keep going and keep fighting, even though you may have lost some steam and regained it back and forth throughout the game?
Yeah, look, I mean, they're a tough team. And when they're, got guards that can get downhill, aggressive, got great shooters. They move a lot. But I think we just had to grind it out. Defensively, I was happy with where we were for the most part. I thought we did a good job, and I think the momentum changed late in the game where we could establish JJ down low. And that's what we've got to do because we want to get paint, 2 feet in the paint. Sometimes it's hard to get downhill against those real athletic teams that are grimy, but we found a way. She helped us, and Sabrina had a great game, and we found some really good passes into her, and JJ did the rest.
Sandy, just more on that with JJ, 11 shots ultimately, is that a level you're comfortable with the amount that she has established? Are you looking for a chance to get her established more earlier? I'm just wondering if she's having such a dominant year when she is getting the ball down low, if there is sort of an optimal JJ in your mind.
Yeah, look, I think, and that's something that we've talked about, like where we can utilise that a little bit more and, finding ways to get her with some space. So we'll go back and watch the film and, still trying to work it out. But I think, if all of them can get in double figures, I think that shot attempts, that's always good. Some games are different, a little bit different. Sometimes they're a little bit lower. But I think we just have to find her touches. And JJ's not just a great finisher, she's also a great passer. So even putting her in those positions will help us get some easier looks, for the rest of her teammates.
For someone who can someone just clarify what was going on during that jump ball? It was just very confusing watching what was going on. It looked like Benaja was trying to direct KT to be in one place, and then all of a sudden, something happened.
Madness. I think it was just understanding where we wanted KT to be in position, and I think players just kind of kept moving after the ref had placed the ball, and obviously you can't keep moving around and kind of have to have a spot that's you kind of have to stay in one spot. And so I think players kept trying to move after the ball was about to be jumped, and KT wanted one spot, the defender wanted another spot, and so I think it was just that understanding of like who gets that spot first and then figuring out around it. But I mean, I don't think it was that big of a deal. I think it kind of turned into a bigger one than it actually was. Obviously no tech, so I think it was just players just not wanting to move.
This question's for any one of you guys who... This question's for any one of you guys who wants to answer. Coming down the stretch, obviously, as the game gets much closer and, the game gets a little bit chippy, what are the conversations like between, all you guys in the team?
Good. Yeah, obviously good, but it's just about, getting to the next possession, understanding that we were in the bonus, they were in the bonus, so as much as we wanted to play, really good defense, we wanted to try to stay, as physical as possible without drawing a foul, letting them get easy buckets at the free throw line. But, it's just next possession, and that's how we kind of focus going on.
Hey, John Quell. That fourth quarter, 3 deep paint touches, 4 free throws, 10 of your 20 points. What was the shift there? Was it personnel? Was it physicality? How were you guys able to flip a switch and get you those touches? Because you were on the perimeter for a lot of the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, I think it was just that we had a different level of intentionality with me getting down there. Them giving me time to just post up and really seal. But ultimately, I think it was just a mindset shift from both like me and my teammates.
Everybody, I'm Sandy. In the fourth quarter, you had KT as part of the first five. What went into that lineup adjustment, and how do you think she did in her role coming in to start the fourth quarter with the starters?
Yeah, look, we went big. We thought just with their aggressiveness and their penetration, the guards getting downhill, we just wanted a little bit more physicality there. And she had some really good minutes for us. And obviously down the end of the game, we went back to Sloot, who, finished the game for us and got a real critical steal for us, in that to get us to the foul line and get us the lead.
Hey, Coach, back here. In previous games, it was kind of tough to get those timely stops you needed. Tonight, about 55 seconds, Copper missed a shot, and then also turnover about 25 seconds remaining. Just what did you see differently? What the defense was able to lock in tonight, and how much of a boost was it to get?
Way better than we were last game. We competed. We competed. It's not always. These are really good, talented players. I mean, Copper, Cloud, Diana. I mean, they're pretty good. For the most part, I thought we did well. We're helping each other, but we just competed way harder today. And, it's probably more offensively we can get better at, and that's what we'll work on. We'll go back and watch the film and continue to get better at that side.
This is for Coach. Just to build off Brian's question, when Sabrina is, halftime, 13 points, 7 assists, making decisions like that, does that make you more comfortable taking Sloot off the court for just a few minutes at a time to play those bigger, kind of more long lineups?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, Sabrina's she can do it all. A great shooter, and nearly had can't see without my glasses, 10 assists. She had 9 assists here. And that's what she brings. Late in the game, she had, she entered the ball to JJ. I know she'll be thinking about her turnover, but she made some really big plays for us, and she has that ability to facilitate. And that's a luxury that we have. I mean, Sluty does a good job too, but we got the luxury of putting Sabrina over to the point guard as well to get us going.
Hey, Coach, in the pregame, you talked about the focus and keeping the focus consistent. In a game like this was so back and forth with the runs the way that they were, how do you think the team's focus stayed throughout the game?
I thought it was great. I know I always say this, and you might think it's tiresome, but don't get too high, too low. It's like just stay calm. What can we control in that moment? And we had some bad patches. We took some. Probably the shot profile at one stage was just okay. We're just going to shoot threes. We needed to get downhill a little bit, but we stayed composed and poised and together. And if you can do those good things, usually good results happen. And we managed to grind out a really good win for us. Thank you, guys.